So I started vlogging 2 years ago, and what I wanted to do was my first goal was to do vlogs with sound, like about sound, whether it's music or film or live shows, whatever. Because I can't find any of those online, right? Like I don't know if anyone actually does it or not. But so I was trying to be something different, which is a good cause. But I think I went. It's windy today. But I think I went a little too differently on my usual style. If any of you know me, I'm like the super chilled, calm guy that will stand and sit and stare at something for hours if I wanted to, which I don't do that. That's an exaggeration. But I crack jokes. I have a sense of humor and stuff like that too. And I've been like discovering that wind go away. I've been discovering that I like the stillness of life more than motion, if that makes sense. I like when the camera's just standing there, not really doing anything. I was planning to go out and adventure and like record things, random things, specific things depending on what I need to record or want to record. But it turned out that I got too busy. I enjoyed recording things, but I'm a huge introvert, right? So I can't just really go out and vlog like those famous vloggers on YouTube, Wind! Wind! Ah! So I've been mostly vlogging like in areas I know, or like at the house or whatever. But I'm naturally drawn to nature. A lot of people are. That's why we go vacation, spend time outside. So I kind of want to go outside all the time. And here I am, finally, outside. I guess that makes sense with most of my vlog. I'm outside doing something, right? But like I said before, I wanted to go out, adventure, and kind of see new places too. Not just the same old locations, like re-recording footsteps all the time, or re-recording an ambience of essentially the wind. And even that doesn't turn out good because, I didn't bring the right gear with me. So my vlog idea didn't really turn out as I wanted it to. So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change what I vlog about, how I vlog. And right now it's just gonna be random things. But I do want it to be, me going out doing something special. If it deals with sound, that's good. If not, sure. But I won't do anything about camera stuff because a million people does camera stuff already. Photography, film, stuff like that. And I don't want to be one of those. I'm not even interested in talking about like a lens. I like lenses, but I don't want to be like, yeah, I like this lens, and because of this, because of that. I'm not a pixel peeper. I use what I have. So another reason why I have not been making much videos is I've been crazy busy. One may think like, you can't be that busy, right? And yes, that's true. But I'm not a full-time freelancer. I freelance whenever I can. and I have a regular job. But my regular job isn't a regular job either, if that doesn't make sense. My regular job, I work outside and I literally walk on average 13 miles a day, sometimes 15. I mean, so I'm outside all the time, and being outside all the time, you sometimes don't want to be outside anymore, you know? Like today, I was debating if I wanted to go outside. But I was like, I have to. I can't just stay home during a beautiful day like this. And it just it just finally kind of cooled down. So, I mean, it's beautiful. There's no clouds, which kind of sucks because I'm filming like landscape stuff. So when I'm not working, I'm usually at home, like doing my other work, my freelance work, or trying to finish the darn movie I've been working on for way over a year now. And it just gets you. I mean, you get tired. You don't want to do anything after like the job I do. And just imagine every day for 5 or 6 days a week, just walking nonstop for 15 miles. Yeah, when you get home, you get tired. And it's not a usual, 8 to 5, 9 to 5 job. It's whenever they need me. So like some days I work 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 or 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then the next day I work 7:30 again. So, you can just imagine how tired you'd be. To some, they'd be like, oh, that's easy, right? I mean, to my dad, I'd be like, you sleep too long. So one reason why I am doing this video, and I'm actually forcing myself to come out and do this video, I've had a few failed videos in the past already. I've had probably 3 failed vlogs I try to do. One with a buddy of mine. We're trying to test my preamps out, and I just didn't like how the video was going. She did fine. It's just me. I had no charisma. Another one, I was vlogging myself. I had to take care of the farm for 4 days, so I was trying to vlog that, but there was no story to it, and I didn't get anything good. So that was a fail. And one was the biggest fail vlog I've ever made so far, and that's I traveled about 2.5 hours away, going to the Mark Twain National Forest ride. If you already know this, then you know I made a mistake. But I thought it was like a huge park, like here, like Stockton Lake, something like that, where you just go there and you see beautiful views and stuff like that. But no, it was just Missouri, just in that area that's called Mark Twain National Forest. I mean, there are camping grounds around the area, a very big area. But I went there. I didn't realize this until like maybe 6 hours of driving. I was driving around. I was like, maybe there's a park somewhere. Maybe there's someplace I can go. Blah blah blah. And I kept going. I was like, oh man, it's Mark Twain National Forest. Should realize this. So I decided to drive all the way back, 2.5 hours back, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Fellows Lake and do some time lapse, which I started it. I went there, but then I was sitting down and I was just like, no, this is it. I don't want to do anything else anymore. So I called my buddy of mine. I'm like, dude, you want to drink? He's like, yeah, let's go drink. So I went drinking. That was my birthday. So if you're listening this long, thank you. As for my vlogs, I do still want to do them, but it's probably not just going to be about sound anymore, because that was kind of holding me back. In my previous video, I said the same thing, like I didn't want to record the same ambient sound all the time because that's boring, right? So I'm trying to find something else new to record. But then I don't just record like random sounds for no reason. Most of the recording I do is actually for production. And if I could vlog during production, that's great. I mean, you guys would have a lot of videos. But if you've been in any film shoot that's a serious film shoot, everyone signs a non-disclosure agreement saying that you cannot share anything of the, on set, online, of anything until the movie's out. And maybe you can still ask them, but still, you can't share it unless they say yes. For some of the stuff I've done, yeah, I think the director would have been like, yeah, that's cool, as long as I don't like reveal the storylines or anything like that. Just kind of vlog like my setup. But at the same time, I'm the only person in my sound department, so I can't like vlog myself while recording and booming at the same time. So that's what's hard also. I mean, if I could vlog all my sets, that'd be amazing. You guys would have so much content to look at. In the meantime, I've been releasing those Asian breakbeats albums, and I've been getting some pretty good response off it. So that's really good. I like that. I mean, I've been wanting to do that for a long time. But it's just, my water bottle is rolling around. But it's just that I think the first time I tried, I was trying to release a DJ Baby Boy and DJ Loopy's album, and it instantly got blocked on YouTube, which it is blocked right now still, because I tried to re-release it again when I first released Tin Man and Triple H Volume 4 and Sky High Invasion. Then that was gonna be the next video, but it was blocked. So I was like, oh shoot, okay. I mean, it's there, it's on my YouTube, but no one can see it, like in US at least, and probably 90% of the world. And that's what kind of drew me back to not doing it. And then one day I was just like, I'm just gonna do it, and if it's blocked, it's blocked. And then so far only Baby Boy and Loopy have been blocked. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep releasing all the albums as best I can, because I grew up listening to them, and I started my music from those albums, and I won't be here today if it wasn't for that. So I'm glad people are enjoying it. As for download links, I don't know if I'm gonna put a download link. If I did, I would have done it. It's just that it takes a lot of work putting the videos together, because I have to combine all the single audio tracks from the album into one complete track, so it will smoothly transition. And then I do the video part, which I find a picture so it won't be so boring, so it won't be the same picture or either black. And then I do the titles and then I do the track names if there's track names. So it's a lot of work. So that's like several hours in itself. And then I only have so many albums too, so if I can get a hand on more, then yeah, I'll just release it. And I'm gonna apologize now, but if it's an album that isn't really good, I'm still gonna release it, just because. Well, these days it might not be considered really good, but back then it was probably like, oh damn, but it's breakbeat, Asian breakbeat.